The whole idea around the digital technologies curriculum is focused around creating digital solutions, and that can be seen as a really great aspect of a STEM-focused curriculum, creating these digital solutions and giving students the opportunity to solve problems and to think about the world that they live in.
So St Stephen's is a small Catholic primary school in the northern suburbs of Melbourne. We have approximately 60 students, P to 6, and 12 staff. Because we're a small school, we find it really important to connect with outside agencies. We've been fortunate to link in with Simon from ACARA, Dr Greg Giannis from La Trobe University, Zeus Victoria.
What we're seeing at St Stephen's is staff are relying on expertise from outside, but also having a mindset where they're not going to have all the answers and they're seeking out advice from other people.
I think that if we connect with other people, you'll find that those people can support you in the skills that you don't have, and then you add those skills to what you've already got. So it's like your little tool bag that you've got.
The students at St Stephen's have been learning about endangered animals. They've visited the zoo, collecting data along the way and information. The students really develop their understanding of what data means beyond just what they are familiar with in, say, a maths class. So to actually take it beyond just a discipline of numbers and actually look at how data can be collected via lots of different means. So at the zoo, taking photos of animals, actually taking down notes and collecting information about the different types of animals. Could be video footage. All of this is data being collected for animals or research. And back at the school they need to then create a digital solution that gives some purpose to what they've been learning about.
Our school is trying to raise the awareness of the animals and the endangered species and the global warming.
There are less than 2,000 mounted pygmy possums left in the wild. Less than 2,000 means that it's critically endangered, and critically endangered means in high danger of getting extinct.
What I want people to learn is to stop throwing junk into the ocean so no more sea turtles die.
So the end product for the students is to create an interactive poster that involves their learning around Scratch, their digital solution that they've put together using a digital system. In this case, they're using a Makey, which allows you to connect the computer to an interactive circuit.
We have to use these alligator clips to the Makey, so we can complete a circuit to transfer electricity. So there's like an input and output, and the input is what it's gonna do when the output is activated.
We will put a pin here and they will touch the pin, and on the Makey it will set it up. I will put the circuit here. The pin is going to be here and create the circuit to the Makey. Or you can even record your voice on it. You don't have to type it up.
It should activate.
The alpine seal skin looks like a snake.
So another person we've connected with is Greg Giannis, who is a lecturer at La Trobe University, and he's also an engineer with fine arts degree. So he has helped our students to think like engineers.
We started with fairly simple strategy, utilising junk and e-waste and a lot of recycled materials. Once the students start opening things up, there's a lot of questions that they generate themselves. How does this work? What is this? How can I make the LED light up? So it was really quite a fascinating experience to see where the kids themselves would take their curiosity.
One of the most challenging things for the current curriculum is teachers being exposed to the difference between ICT and digital technologies. And digital technologies is more about creating with technology, understanding that data is a key aspect of the digital technologies curriculum, and that students are creating digital solutions.
The children's engagement has been unbelievable. That grade is just so switched on with technology and the ability to look further beyond just using technology as a plaything. They're actually using technology as a means to an end, so it's been fantastic.